So my brother, Dave, landed this gig at the local zoo last month. It seemed like an ideal match for him. He's always had this weird affinity for animals, especially penguins. Every time we went to the zoo as kids, he'd spend hours just watching them waddle around, completely mesmerized. His job started out pretty standard, feeding the penguins, cleaning their enclosure, and occasionally giving the odd tour. Pretty mundane stuff, or so we all thought. Then, about 2 weeks in, he starts coming home with these wild stories. Apparently, the penguins were doing more than just waddling around and chomping on fish. Dave noticed that every morning, before the zoo opened, they gathered at the pool and seemed to be in sync. He thought it was just a coincidence, but he couldn't shake the feeling that something fishy was going on. So, one morning, he decided to film them. To his surprise, he captured what looked like a full-on synchronized swimming routine complete with formations and twirls. It was like watching a miniature aquatic ballet. Naturally, Dave was both thrilled and confused. He showed the video to his boss, expecting some sort of explanation or at least a good chuckle. Instead, his boss just nodded and said, "Oh, them again? Yeah, they've been doing that ever since we accidentally left a TV on in their enclosure that played nothing but Olympic swimming events." It seemed the penguins had taken quite a liking to it and decided to dive in, quite literally. The zoo even started promoting it as a new attraction, calling it Penguin Paddles, with shows twice a day. The whole thing was a massive hit, and Dave became something of a local celebrity. He was even interviewed by the local news. When asked how he managed to get the penguins to perform so well, he just shrugged and said, "I guess they were just winging it."